Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind them, picks up some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's got it again. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back, with the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up the fourth down.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Puts into space at the 50. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Buckeyes. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Dropping back, it's Russell. He's running out of time here. He's sacked to be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets loose. Going to scramble now. Ball scooped up by the defense.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen. But he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
The Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff.
What do they do that, bro?
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be
talk right now, baby.
Down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Scanning the field, it's Russell. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that. Made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. The sure hands. It's Graham. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
To throw, it's Sayin. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First down. We're going to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left.
Come on, bro. Give me them picks.
Shot on first down, but incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Trying to get the throw off.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Oh, and another incompletion.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking for a man. Quick throw to his receiver. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Running back with the football. And he will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. Touchdown, Ohio State. They couldn't stop him there. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give them credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember last time they were on a 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And he's brought down.
Hold him, bring that shit back.
Flag on the play. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Here we go. Do the show. They'll run it here. Running back has
No, how the fuck he got off that tackle, bro?
At the 30 now. Inside the 10.
That bullshit right there.
Touchdown, Tide.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Rodgers. Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
He hands it off from the gun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You can do this shit with no effort.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. possession. A perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
No, that was bad. That was my pick.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Back to pass. It's Russell. The pocket breaking down. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? Recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's careful.
Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch.
Man, that was a dot.
He'd be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They'll try the right side on the toss.
They got you like this damn toss play out of their formation.
Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Alabama.
This is such a well-designed play here.
Supposed to have 2 picks on that damn drive.
Initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
14. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. Now, that's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking to throw. It's Sayin.
No, I pressed the wrong button. Fuck.
Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw.
Hold on to that rock, G.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. And He's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's not going to get there. The defense,
motherfucking linebacker made a play just then.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Russell. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? Third
Ooh,
down and long. The
contain.
defense you think is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the first down? So big yards, great awareness, and a first down for this offense.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
An important third down attempt for this offense. And now the defense
Don't
will
like
call
that.
a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Deep shot.
Fucking switch stick, bro. Down.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Point after, not right through. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Signs the good throw.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Tackle made after a big gain, all the way to the 36.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half.
Hey, the fucking ball, man. Damn.
First down. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
You knew I was going to miss that bitch.
Oh, he missed it. The kick is no good. Lead remains at 42. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Bring that shit back, man.
He's still running. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. The sure hands. It's Wilson making people miss. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. Another first down. He hands it to the back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call, and he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to throw. It's Jackson. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking deep to the right side. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The comeback is on.
I backed this man up and he still got ran past.
We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And they'll use the ground game here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. Way too much speed on that play.
I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score in every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Jackson. Throws it to the right. And the pass is intercepted.
Bro, it gotta be a way to turn this damn switch stick shit off, dog. This shit killing me, man.
After the great pick, solid return to set up his offense.
Oh, from defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
He'll hand it off. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5. Press coverage now from the secondary. The defense has got it.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back. It's Jackson. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. From the shotgun, drops back. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Clock over the middle. It's Bell. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They've got him again. Defense making it very tough down here on the goal line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
No gain on second down. Can they punch it in here? Third and goal from the 2. To the air, it's Sayan. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Stock right there at the line. No gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. To the air, it's Hawkins. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Throwing off play action. Behind the line, it's Edwards. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds his man. It's Wilson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
To throw, it's Sand. It's a quick grab.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. He makes the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they
bro, you can't overthrow that, bro.
And make accurate throws.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was
dropped that.
And it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout.
That's a dot, man.
That's what you love to see from the
That's a fucking dot, bro.
The receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. Grab down the middle. It's Shelton. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Yes, back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quick throw to the right. Caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offense.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day.
We got plays to counter everything.
Running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up. scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Oh, the fucking blocking on that damn play is so fucking amazing.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, yeah, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Their run moves the ball across the 35.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed to the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Pulls it in, it's Simmons. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Toss play to the outside. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive run. Offense looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Grab behind the line. It's Hill. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
He overthrew it.
This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, this
Fucking red.
Is a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Looking downfield is Saying.
Because we want him in the game still. That's why.
The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now. But you got to think, at third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
Some hard running there through a tackle. So they make the tackle what will be the final play of the